What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. What's up, Tankwashington? What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing firearms accessories, their purpose, benefits, and some things to consider when choosing or using them. So first up, we're going to talk about optics. Now, optics such as scopes, red dot sights, or holographic sights are used to enhance your aiming and target acquisition. They provide a clearer sight picture, magnification in the case of scopes, but you can also get a separate magnifier for a red dot sight, and they allow for faster target acquisition and improved accuracy at different distances. One major factor to consider when you're choosing an optic for your firearm is your intended use. What are you doing with the firearm? There are also other considerations such as the magnification level. In this case, this is an LPVO, or a low power variable optic. It's for short to mid-range use. I also have other scopes that I use for longer distances. And you may also want to consider a reticle type. Now, your reticle, that's going to be your crosshairs, or what you see when you're looking through your scope. Not even going to get started on that because there are a bunch of different reticle types. So do your research and plan accordingly. Next up, we have the grip. Now, the purpose of the grip is to improve ergonomics and control of the firearm. Grips can enhance comfort, as in this case, if you can see this one, this is a sniper type grip. I have larger hands, and this one has a bit of a palm swell to it, so it gives me more to hold on to. It also has finger grooves that allow my fingers to lay in, and I get a more secured grip on my firearm. One downside to where I live, I live right next to a highway, so a lot of times you all can't see what goes on behind the scenes, but the number of stops that I have to do to make sure that you all can hear me when I'm recording because of cars passing by, it is insane. Be glad you don't have to be here to experience that. And here comes another one now. But yes, grip's purpose is to provide better handling and to reduce recoil in the firearm. You can also add a foregrip on certain rifles, but you also have to be mindful of the regulations and laws governing such items being attached to your firearm. Grips come in different materials. You have your polymers, you have your rubber, you have your wood, you have your metal. They also come in different textures and sizes to accommodate different hand sizes. Things to consider when you're choosing the grip. The grip angle is also a very important thing to consider. As you will see, two different grips that I have very different angles. I also have another firearm that has an adjustable grip, but I didn't feel like pulling that one out. It's too much of a hassle, so I just left it alone. But like I said previously when I was talking about the optics, it all boils down to your personal preference. Grip angle, texture, material type. You choose what you feel fits and suits you best. Next up, we have the sling. It's used to carry and stabilize the firearm, especially in the case of your long guns, such as rifles and shotguns. They provide support, facilitate quick target acquisition, and allow for hands-free carrying of your firearm. Things to consider when you are searching for a sling is the type of sling that you want. 1 point, in this case, this is a 2-point sling. There are also 3-point slings. So for those of you who are wondering, this is an MS4 sling, I believe. Yes, this is an MS4. You also want to consider the attachment method and the compatibility of the sling with your particular rifle. Now, the sling that I have, it has quick detach lugs on it. My handguard has 4 points for which a quick detach sling can be attached. My stock also has 2 points for where a quick detach sling can be attached. Again, your intended use and personal preference can help you in deciding on what type of sling that you choose to use with your firearm. Another accessory on the firearm is your muzzle device. Get a little closer. You have muzzle brakes, you have flash suppressors, and compensators as well. Not sure if you can see that or how well. But these items attach to the muzzle end of the firearm. They can assist with recoil control, muzzle rise, they can reduce your flash signature, and they can improve your control of the firearm, which allows for faster, more accurate follow-up shots. Things to consider, as always, your intended use, the recoil reduction capabilities or flash suppression capabilities of said muzzle device, or local laws and regulations governing such devices. Another accessory to consider are your magazines. Now, your magazines on a semi-automatic firearm, these are what hold your ammunition. Magazines come in many different capacities as well as different materials. They are also caliber specific in most cases, but then there are a few crossover calibers that will fit in the same magazine. Things to consider when you are selecting magazines. Firstly, again, intended use. Secondly, local laws and regulations, because there are certain locations that you are limited to 10-round magazines, and then there are other locations that will allow for the use of standard 30-round capacity magazines. I also have some extended 40s and 50 and 100-round magazines as well. To clarify one thing that I just said a second ago, there are some semi-automatic firearms that have an internal box magazine. Now, these magazines are typically non-detachable, but you're limited to the size of the firearm for your round capacity. When choosing firearm accessories, it is important to consider factors such as the compatibility of a particular accessory with your particular firearm model, the quality and reliability of a particular accessory, the ease of installation of that accessory, and as always, the intended purpose. Go online, go to the manufacturer's page, read product reviews from other customers who own these products. You're doing this to ensure that you are purchasing quality products from reputable brands that suit your needs. And also remember that it doesn't have to be the most expensive thing on the market to be quality. The right accessories can greatly improve your performance, accuracy, and overall shooting experience. Accessories allow firearms owners the freedom to customize their firearm to their preferences, likings, and needs. Whether it's adding a specific optic for precision shooting or a grip that just feels more comfortable. It is also essential to become familiar with any accessory that you add to your firearm. It is important to invest time in training and practice to understand how an added accessory affects your shooting technique, and familiarize yourself with any adjustments that may be necessary to optimize your performance. Remember, accessories should be chosen based on personal preference, individual needs, and intended use. Remember to always prioritize safety and follow manufacturer instructions on installation and use of a particular product. If you're unfamiliar with how to install a product, seek guidance from a professional gunsmith. As always, I thank you for your time, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, I hope you like what you see. And if you do, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment so I know what you think, and share the video with a friend. Thanks for watching.